Hello, and welcome to our channel where you can watch Portugal v Spain live stream today. Kickoff is at 19:45. And if you're already watching, give the video a like and subscribe so we can keep bringing you live streams of all the big games. The first real chance came in the 25th minute. Spain carved open the Portuguese defense with a slick passing move, and their striker found himself one-on-one with the keeper. But Portugal's goalkeeper pulled off a world-class save, diving low to deny what looked like a certain goal. Then, just before the 35th minute, Portugal struck back. A long ball over the top found their winger sprinting past the Spanish backline. With just the keeper to beat, he unleashed a thunderous strike that smashed off the crossbar, sending the stadium into chaos. The warning was clear. Portugal might not have the ball, but they had the firepower to hurt Spain badly. The half ended with both sides locked in a tactical duel. Spain calm and composed, Portugal fierce and threatening. The scoreline 0-0, but the tension through the roof. And if you're enjoying today's match and want to watch more football live streams, don't forget to hit the subscribe button. We'll be bringing you lots more live matches this season, as well as all the latest news and transfer updates. Back to the match now, and straight from the kickoff, Spain surged forward, waves of attacks crashing against the Portuguese wall. The intensity was palpable, but the end product was lacking. In the 48th minute, Spain almost had it. A pinpoint cross found an unmarked striker at the far post. It seemed easier to score than miss, but somehow he managed to head wide of the goal, leaving the Spanish fans stunned. Portugal weathered the storm, soaking up pressure and launching quick counterattacks. The 65th minute saw them almost break the deadlock. A mazy run ended with their captain bearing down on goal, but his low shot was just inches wide of the post. The match was a tactical masterclass with both sides canceling each other out. As the 78th minute approached, the tension was unbearable. Then came the moment of magic. A corner swung in by Portugal was met by the head of their substitute. The ball flew past the helpless keeper, nestled into the back of the net. The roar of the crowd was deafening as Portugal took the lead. Spain responded with a flurry of attacks, but the Portuguese defense stood firm. The final whistle blew, signaling the end of a thrilling encounter. So it's 1-0 to Portugal. If you enjoyed watching this match, please leave us a comment below and tell us what you thought of the game and if you want to watch more matches like this. Don't forget to subscribe so you don't miss any of our future live streams. Thanks for watching Portugal v Spain. We'll see you next time. Today, we bring you the most awaited match of the year, the FIFA Club World Cup Final. Join us as we dive into the electrifying encounter between two titans of world football, Chelsea and PSG. It's not just a match. It's a clash of styles, strategies, and sheer determination. Who will emerge victorious? Who will etch their name in the annals of football history? You're about to find out. But before we begin, don't forget to hit that subscribe button so you never miss any of our thrilling updates. Now let's turn our attention to the pitch where the battle is about to unfold. The first half kicked off with both teams displaying an intense determination right from the get-go. Chelsea, the reigning European champions, started strong, their blue shirts a blur of controlled aggression. PSG, the kings of France, were no slouches either, their every move radiating an air of quiet confidence. The midfield was a war zone, the ball contested fiercely in every tackle. Each team's strategy was clear: dominate the midfield, stifle the opponent, and strike when the moment presented itself. The tension was palpable as neither team yielded an inch. The first half ended goalless, but it wasn't the absence of chances. Both goalkeepers were called into action, making crucial saves that kept their teams in the game. The halftime whistle blew, but the battle was far from settled. The second half began with renewed vigor. Substitutions made by both managers added fresh tactics and strategies to the mix. As the minutes ticked by, the intensity only grew. And then, in the 63rd minute, it happened. A moment of magic that sent shockwaves through the stadium. Chelsea's Hakim Ziyech found himself with the ball at his feet just outside the penalty area. With a deft touch, he unleashed a shot that left the PSG goalkeeper with no chance. The stadium erupted. The Chelsea fans, a sea of blue, rose to their feet, their cheers echoing Ziyech's brilliance. The goal had shifted the balance, but PSG, being the resilient side that they are, were not ready to throw in the towel. They fought back, wave after wave of attacks, each one more determined than the last. But the Chelsea defense stood firm, their determination matching the Parisian grit. In the 82nd minute, the drama reached its crescendo. A penalty was awarded to PSG. All eyes were on their star forward, Kylian Mbappé, the man who could change the course of the game with a single kick. But alas, it was not meant to be. His shot hit the crossbar, leaving him and his team crestfallen. The final whistle blew soon after, marking the end of an epic battle. Chelsea had done it. They were the FIFA Club World Cup champions, a title that spoke volumes of their dominance in world football. The celebrations were euphoric, a testament to the hard work, dedication, and sheer talent that had brought them to this moment. But amidst the joy and jubilation, there was also respect. Respect for their opponents who had fought till the very end. Respect for the beautiful game that had unfolded before their eyes. The night was filled with highs and lows, with moments of brilliance and agony. It was a night that reminded everyone why they fell in love with the sport. And as the stars twinkled above, echoing the brilliance on the field, it was clear that this was more than just a game. It was a spectacle, a story of athleticism, strategy, and the indomitable spirit of competition. The FIFA Club World Cup final between Chelsea and PSG was not merely a match. It was a statement, a testament to the beautiful game's enduring power to captivate, to inspire, and to unite. In the end, trophies were won and lost, but the memories created would last forever. As the world of football digests this epic clash, one thing is clear. The future looks bright and the beautiful game is in good hands. Thank you for joining us today. We've relived every kick, every tackle, every goal, and every near miss. But now it's time to let the champions bask in their glory. Chelsea, the kings of Europe, and now the world. Until next time, keep the passion alive, and remember, it's not just a game, it's life. Hello, everyone. Today, we are going to talk about one of the greatest players of all time. We will look at some of his best goals, so sit back and enjoy the video. Let's start. Today, thank you, Cristiano Ronaldo. The number 7 will forever be synonymous with Cristiano Ronaldo at Real Madrid. The iconic white shirt and those famous 3 stripes on the shorts will forever remind us of one of the greatest players to ever grace the Santiago Bernabéu. The Portuguese superstar announced his departure from the club in September 2021 after 2 spells, and a new challenge awaited him in Manchester. However, before saying goodbye, he spoke to the media. I arrived here as a player in 2009, and now I leave as a footballer. This is the club of my life. Real Madrid has the best fans in the world. To play here is a privilege. To do so for 17 years is unique. It is true that when I came to Real Madrid, it was a difficult moment for me. But the confidence of the coach, the players, the directors, and the fans gave me the strength to become the player I was meant to be. Together, we have won 14 titles in 10 years, which I am immensely proud of. But if I have to point out one moment above all others, it would be the 2016 Champions League final in Milan. To come back from 2-0 down against such a great side like Atletico was something incredible. My second goal was important, but the team's effort in that comeback was what made me the happiest. It was a dream final. If I had to choose another moment, it would be my hat-trick against Atletico in the 2014 semi-finals. That night we qualified for the Champions League final, which we went on to win. Those were very special moments. He leaves as the club's all-time top scorer with 451 goals in 438 games. He scored 324 La Liga goals, 105 in the Champions League, and 41 in various cup competitions. He also won 14 major trophies at the club, including 2 La Liga titles, 2 Copa del Reys, and 5 Champions League crowns. The Portugal captain arrived at Real in 2009 from Manchester United for a then world record fee of €94 million and quickly established himself as a global superstar. Let's watch some of his best goals for Real Madrid. In 2011, he scored 53 goals in a single season, announcing himself as Madrid's goal machine. Against Barcelona in the 2011 Copa del Rey final, his towering header in extra time sealed the trophy. That leap became one of the most replayed moments in football history. In the 2014 Champions League final, La Decima, he scored the last goal in extra time, ripping his shirt off and screaming in celebration as Madrid lifted their 10th European crown. His hat-trick against Wolfsburg in 2016 turned a 2-0 deficit into qualification for the semi-finals. The Bernabeu shook that night. In the 2017 Champions League quarterfinals, he stunned Bayern Munich with 5 goals across 2 legs. He was unstoppable, and who can forget the bicycle kick against Juventus in 2018? Fans in Turin, opponents, stood and applauded. It was more than a goal. It was art. With every season, the records kept falling. Fastest to 50 goals in La Liga, most Champions League goals in history, and Real Madrid's all-time top scorer, 451 goals in 438 games. Cristiano didn't just score, he performed miracles. Thank you, Cristiano Ronaldo. So, what do you think of this video? Do let us know in the comments below. Like and share if you enjoyed watching it. We will see you soon with another great video. Until then, keep watching and stay tuned. Take care and bye-bye. The year 2022, a year that started with so much promise for football, ended in heartbreak for many. But more than the agony of defeat or the elation of victory, it was the moments in between, the near misses and the what-ifs that left us stunned. One such moment happened in the 80th minute of the Champions League final between Real Madrid and Liverpool. The score was 1-1. Both teams were on edge, and then came the moment that froze time. A long pass from the halfway line split open the Liverpool defense. Mohamed Salah, who else but Salah, raced onto the ball. Now this is where the story takes a twist. This is where destinies collided. Should Salah have gone for goal? Well, he didn't. Instead, he unselfishly laid the ball off to MBAPPÉ. Yes, you heard right, MBAPPÉ. The young Frenchman who had been a thorn in Real's side throughout the match found himself with the ball at his feet and only one thing on his mind: score. For a split second, it seemed like time stood still. The ball, the goal, the crowd, all in slow motion. MBAPPÉ lined up his shot. This was his moment. With one clean strike, he could have rewritten history, not just for Paris, but for himself, etching his name in the annals of football. Now imagine for a moment how different the world would have looked if that shot had hit the back of the net. The eruption of joy in Paris would have been unlike anything we've seen before. The Eiffel Tower might have lit up in red and blue, the streets would have run with champagne, and back at the Santiago Bernabeu, the celebrations would have been equally earth-shattering. MBAPPÉ, the match winner, the hero of Paris, the toast of the town. Every commentator would have been analyzing his every move. Every magazine cover would have him front and center. And what about the Ballon d'Or? Well, that would have been his trophy to lose. At 23, he would have had the world at his feet. Clubs would have rolled out the red carpet. Coaches would have rearranged their tactics. Teammates would have basked in his reflected glory. But you know what? In football, there are no ifs, no buts, only results. As they say, football is cruel. Football is kind. Sometimes it gives you the biggest stages and the brightest spotlights, but it takes it away just as quickly. In the blink of an eye, MBAPPÉ went from being the king of the world to a mere mortal. His shot, inches from the post, agonizingly close, yet agonizingly wide. The world held its breath for a few more seconds, but when the whistle blew, reality set in. The agony in MBAPPÉ's eyes was mirrored by millions. His face, a canvas of emotions, said it all. The disbelief, the despair, the sheer exhaustion. We saw ourselves in him. We felt his pain because in that moment we had all hoped for the same thing, a different outcome, a different result. Mbappé's story is not over. He has another chance to rewrite his destiny. The FIFA World Cup beckons, promising a new stage, a new challenge, and Mbappé, well, he'll be ready. The boy from Bondi has shown the world what he's made of. He's quick, he's agile, he's got the eye of the tiger. All he needs is a bit of luck, a dash of fortune. Because in football, sometimes all you need is one kick, one moment, one chance. And when that moment comes, it has to be perfect. For now, though, we can only reminisce about what could have been. We can replay that moment over and over again in our heads, imagining different outcomes, hoping against hope that maybe, just maybe, things could have turned out differently. But that's the beauty of football, isn't it? It keeps us guessing, keeps us hoping, and most importantly, keeps us coming back for more. So here's to you, Mbappé. May your next kick be your best. And remember, in football, the only constant is change. So keep your head high, your eyes on the ball, and your heart full of dreams, because tomorrow is a new day, and who knows, maybe tomorrow you'll rewrite not just your destiny, but ours too. Here's a look at today's match between Club Brugge versus Monaco as we take a look at the key moments in the match. Welcome back to another exciting day of football. Today, we bring you live coverage of Club Brugge versus AS Monaco in the UEFA Champions League. Kickoff is fast approaching and the atmosphere here at the Jan Breydel Stadium is electric. The home fans are creating an intimidating wall of noise, determined to support their team every step of the way. In the 12th minute, Monaco almost took the lead. Embolo found himself in a promising position inside the box, but his shot went just over the bar. Brugge responded with a quick counterattack, but Dost's effort was blocked by the solid Monaco defense. Both teams are showing great intensity, and the match is already becoming a thrilling contest. The deadlock was broken in the 33rd minute, and what a goal it was. Skov Olsen received a perfectly weighted through ball from his teammate and slotted it past the on-rushing goalkeeper. The away fans erupt in celebration as their team takes the lead. However, the joy didn't last long. Just 2 minutes later, Bruges pulled one back. A cross from the right found an unmarked player at the far post who headed the ball into the net. The home crowd roars with delight as their team equalizes before the halftime whistle. The match remained intense with both teams creating chances. In the 54th minute, Monaco nearly regained the lead. Embolo's shot was deflected just inches over the crossbar. The visitors were awarded a penalty in the 61st minute when a handball was deemed to have occurred inside the box. Ben Yedder stepped up to take the spot kick, but his shot was saved by the diving goalkeeper. This match has been a roller coaster so far, and the drama continues to unfold. In the 70th minute, Brugge takes the lead for the first time in the match. A corner from the right was met by a powerful header from a player. The ball hit the back of the net, sending the home crowd into raptures. Despite being a goal down, Monaco refused to give up. They continued to press forward in search of an equalizer. In the 85th minute, the drama reaches its climax. Embolo receives a red card for a reckless challenge, reducing Monaco to 10 men. But against all odds, they managed to equalize in the 90th minute. A cross from the right flank found the head of a player unmarked at the far post. He directed the ball towards the back of the net, securing an important point for his team. The away fans celebrate wildly, showing their team's never-say-die attitude. As the final whistle blows, both teams shake hands, acknowledging the intensity and excitement of the match. The point earned by Monaco moves them ahead of their group, while Brugge remains in second place. The performances of both teams tonight have been commendable, leaving fans eagerly anticipating their next fixtures. So there you have it, folks. A thrilling encounter between Club Brugge and AS Monaco that kept us on the edge of our seats till the very end. The match had everything: brilliant goals, intense moments, and unexpected twists and turns. From Imbolo's early header to Edozi's stunning volley, each goal was a masterpiece in itself. And let's not forget the dramatic penalty miss by Ben Yedder, which could have changed the course of the game. What did you think of the match? Which team caught your eye? Let us know in the comments below, and if you haven't already, be sure to like and subscribe for more live match updates. Thanks for watching. Until next time, stay tuned and keep enjoying the beautiful game. What a match we had today! Portugal and Croatia served up an absolute thriller in the UEFA Nations League Cup. It was a back-and-forth affair with both teams giving it their all. In the end, it was Portugal who took the trophy home. But let's be real, Croatia gave them a run for their money. Now, before we dive into the details, I want to say a huge congrats to Portugal. They played some brilliant football throughout the tournament and deservedly lifted the trophy. But let's not forget Croatia. They were the underdogs in this tournament and they fought tooth and nail in every match. Their passion and determination were truly inspiring. So let's take a closer look at what went down in the final. The atmosphere was electric. Both teams came out strong, looking to make an early statement. Portugal's Bruno Fernandes had a great chance in the first few minutes, but his shot went just wide. You could sense the tension building. Croatia's Luka Modric, the magician, tried his trickery, but Portugal's defense held firm. Then, in the 31st minute, against the run of play, Croatia took the lead. Mislav Oršić got on the end of a cross and his shot deflected off a defender, wrong-footing the keeper. The Croatian fans erupted. What a moment! But Portugal responded brilliantly. Just 2 minutes later, Bruno Fernandes sent a pinpoint cross into the box and substitute Ricardo Horta headed home. The Portuguese fans were on their feet. The momentum had shifted, and both teams went into the break all square. The second half started with a bang. Croatia came out firing and were awarded a penalty in the 56th minute after a VAR review. Up stepped Luka Modric. He sent the keeper the wrong way. Croatia 2, Portugal 1. The drama continued. In the 62nd minute, a stunning free kick from Bruno Fernandes found the back of the net. Game on again. As the clock ticked, the tension grew. Both teams threw everything they had at each other. In the 90th minute, Rafael Leão thought he had won it for Portugal, but his goal was ruled out for offside. Extra time it was. The players were exhausted, but the football was still amazing. And then, in the 110th minute, it happened. Bruno Fernandes sent another pinpoint cross into the area. And here comes the moment you've all been waiting for. Cristiano Ronaldo, the legendary number 7, rose above everyone to head home the winner. What a moment. The stadium erupted. Portugal 3, Croatia 2. As the final whistle blew, the Portuguese players and coaching staff ran onto the pitch in celebration. They had shown incredible spirit and determination to win this tournament. Croatia, though, they had nothing to be ashamed of. They had fought valiantly and given their all. Now, whether you're a die-hard Portugal fan or a Croatia supporter, one thing's for sure, we were treated to an epic final. It was a true testament to the beautiful game. So, congratulations again to Portugal. And well done to Croatia for an amazing tournament. That's all from me. Keep following for more updates, and remember, no matter what team you support, we can all agree on one thing. The passion and drama of football truly makes it the beautiful game. Until next time, stay tuned. Oh, and don't forget to drop a like on this video. Thanks for watching.